Hello everybody. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Grace, Shweta, chocolate covered rosé, amethyst angel, and of course Varying Redbeard. Hello. Do you see my new drum? It's not an expensive buffalo drum or anything like that, but I've been having fun with my drum all day. And then I'm going to work on the frame singing where it's like, hey, I, 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 hey. So I'm so excited. I've been working on my drums, but we are going to have fun today. We are going to get into our readings, and I do have this deck, the Angel Tarot, that I love. Oh, thank you, Seashells. Seashells, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? And hello, Tammy. And of course, we're doing our sacred geometry activations. But let's open up our sacred circle. Yes, rhythm. Hello, Amy. How are you? Business with Jose. So let's see. Well, we're going to start with our sacred geometry activation for today. And I hope you've been enjoying these activations. But I like to start with these before we dive into the tarot. And I feel that these do help set the mood and the atmosphere for the readings that take place. Yesterday's activation was healing. Thank you, Spirit. What is the activation that you would have for us today? Oh, we already did integration. We're not doing it again. Oh, thank you, Seashells. Perception. Let me show you the sacred geometry. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. Okay, this is perception. And my webcam has like a light attached to it, so it really bothers me when I want to hold up a card and that light is reflected on the card. There's nothing I can do because it's coming straight from the webcam. Let's see if you can. I wish there was a way to turn that off. But do you see it? Maybe if I can line that up in the middle. But with these images, there's like other images superimposed, so it makes it hard to see. Perception can be described as the interpretation of that which has entered into our awareness. Upon first glance, the perception activation presents what seems to be chaos in motion. But when we take a better look, we find perfect alignment and synchronicity between the different aspects. We find balance and harmony. The sharp blades of clear perception cut through the layers of illusion that cover the space between the world of spirit and the world of matter. Together, the blades are neither round nor square, indicating that they are effective in both worlds. Conceptually, circles stand for everything and nothing at all, balance and infinity, purity and freedom. Within this image, they also represent our connection to a larger universe and the many planets that revolve around the realities that exist beyond our own. We think we have a clear perception of the reality that lies behind the blades, but we discover that the waters of our emotional and physical world are mirrored perfectly by the sky, our spiritual nature. They are exactly the same as above, so below. Okay, see if you can see the square border. The square border represents the form-based reality of our earthbound life, while the lights on the corners remind us of our ability to reach far beyond these illusionary three-dimensional boundaries at any time we choose. When combined with awareness, skill, and precision, these perception blades can cut through illusions that otherwise keep us locked in place. The energy of perception reminds us that the concept itself is biased. Our consciousness determines our perception, and there is no absolute truth in what we perceive. There are always more layers to uncover, more insights to be revealed. The blades of clarity cut through illusion and expand our perception of reality, revealing a path toward harmony and peace, in our inner world and in the world around us. The dark border around the edges indicates the vast and deep universe that oftentimes seems mysterious and dark. The blues indicate the clarity of expression that is needed to cut through the illusion of our perceived reality. The red edges indicate our solid foundation in the physical world, while embodied here on earth. The yellows and golds indicate the inner power that is needed to create a reality that matches our perception of our inner and outer worlds combined. Now try this, everybody. Close your eyes and think about where the edges of your comfort zones lie. Are you willing to try something new, or do you prefer to stay in your familiar routine? When is the last time you did something completely out of your comfort zone? Go inside yourself and witness how your perception of reality can change by just changing your point of focus from the outer to the inner. Perception. And we will see how Spirit works that into our readings today, because Spirit always does. So let's see. Let me do some frequency work before we start. Lower this a little bit. Hello, Josephine. Welcome. And Rabia, thank you for being here. I just let all my tuning forks just just fall out. I want to do some multiple frequencies like we did yesterday. And this is F and Soul. We did those yesterday. Actually, I like this one. Hello, Yaya. This is me, and this is La. La is 852 hertz, and me is 528 hertz. And this F is, where is it? Right here. This is 174 hertz, and this one works very, very well for your any physical pain in your body. A nerve resonates in your head and heart. Is it with this frequency, with F, or with all of them? This is 174, and this one is very, very powerful for physical pain. Like, if I have knee pain or something, I'll, circle it around that area of my body. This is Oot, 396 hertz. Well, I'm glad, seashells. Absolutely, it will help increase focus. This is Soul, 639 hertz. I love Soul. It's very pretty. This is another F, 285 hertz. And these are very powerful for clearing out any bad energy, raising the vibrations. Okay. So let's see. Now remember, I will choose who I feel led to, but if you want a guaranteed reading, if you want the next reading, if you want the first reading, a donation of any amount may be made on Cash App or PayPal. Absolutely. Absolutely, Redbeard. Oh, the frequencies. The tuning forks. These are solfeggio tuning forks. They raise vibrations. Let me see. Yaya. What was your question, Yaya? Is there any hope in this connection? Who is your connection with? Does she love you? Who are we talking about, Yaya? Do you want to give me a name for this woman? Your partner, Manaza. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So Manaza is your partner. What do you mean by partner then? And you're questioning if she loves you. So you don't mean romantic partner. Or are you saying romantic partner but you think you guys are falling out of love? You know, I want to use the angel wisdom too. I think I want to start with the angel wisdom. And yeah, you're male? I thought you were female. Okay, you're separated. Okay. So Yaya and Manaza, you two are separated, and you want to know if you two will get back together. Okay. Spirit, please show me. Please show me what's going on with Yaya. Okay, this is the 9 of Earth reversed. 9 of Earth reversed. And this is a single woman card to me. It's like the 9 of Coins, 9 of Pentacles. Enjoying the fruits of your labor, hard work that has led to a luxurious life. Buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, and enjoying your solitude. This is reversed. So right off the bat, that tells me that she's not really enjoying the separation. Another reversal. Ego, okay. The ego card, when is the last time you spoke to her, Yaya? Because the energy for reconciliation is here. The illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. And that is reversed. That is reversed. So this energy of separation is another reversal. Wise counselor. Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask for it. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. And this is reversed. So, Yaya, when's the last time you spoke to her? Have you reached out? Just, just see if you can get any communication going? Rabia, who is Mr. K? Is he an elderly gentleman? I'm waiting to hear from Yaya. Yeah. Knight of Waters. This is you. It's time to make your move. It's time to make your move, Yaya, if you want to have reconciliation. Romantic, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet. A sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. I'm going to end this for you. I don't see you anymore. Oh, before 1 year. Okay, so reach out. Now's the time to reach out because things are moving in a more positive direction. She's not happy with this decision. Now's the time for you to reach out. I'm going to do a deep shuffle of these cards. Excuse me. There is a lot of energy in that reading right there for reconciliation. Yeah, I think this is very good. So, it just showed you was the Knight. It shows you coming in there and being romantic. You definitely want to stay away from arguments, but I would reach out. Look at how everybody's supporting you, Yaya. And please let me know how it goes. Are you going to reach out, Yaya? Amy, are you still here? Oh, I want to do your reading, Amy. Tammy, did I give a reading to you before? I feel like I did. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chandri. Okay, Amy, now you said there's two things, travel, and what was the other that you wanted to know about? Oh, there's definitely hope, Yaya. Absolutely hope. Yeah, I thought ages ago. There's definitely hope, no doubt about it. The cards that would have shown up if she was happy with the separation all came in reversed. So, Amy, will you type in your question again for me? I know it was more of like a general. Oh, you said love? Okay, there you are. I missed you. Okay. You wanted a love reading? Was it love and travel? And what specifically did you want to know about travel? Something about, will you be traveling this year? Okay, so you want to travel this year. And then you want to know if there's new love coming? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Amy this year in 2022? And Amy, where is it that you want to okay, you want to see a guy you've been talking to in Florida. Okay. Will Amy be coming to Florida? Will Amy be coming to Florida? Okay, the Magician reversed. Ten of Water, which is like another love card, is reversed. The Dreamer reversed. A lot of the energy around this, the wheel, it's reversed. It's not flowing right. Oh my goodness. Wow. I just drew 7 cards and they were all reversed, Amy. Only to come up with the King of Fire upright. Okay, so Amy, before you make plans to go to Florida, we really need to do a deep reading on this guy that you're talking to. The card that I've pulled to represent this man is motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious, take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keeping your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, and don't be sensitive to criticism. I pulled the Queen of Earth for you. I pulled the King of Fire for him, but your card came up reversed. A lot of your cards in this reading are reversed, starting with the Magician, the Ten of Cups, the Dreamer, which is like a new beginning. That energy is not flowing right. The Wheel, which is like your fate and destiny, a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or a new vehicle, is reversed. So definitely you're tired of being single. You know, you're ready to move on. That's coming through. But there are definite delays, and I don't really like the King of Fire to represent him in this situation. Would your sole purpose of coming to Florida just to be to meet this man that you've been speaking with? And would that be the whole purpose of your visit? Because love doesn't necessarily mean that, it's with this guy in Florida. How long have you been speaking to him? Because I'm going to look into love and see if there's some. And can you give me either his name or the first letter of his name? The reading feels like you're looking for something a little bit more rooted and solid and maybe even permanent, and it doesn't seem like that's truly what he's looking for at this time. Okay, show me Amy's love story. Thank you. Show me Amy's love story. Okay. Six of Swords reversed. You still have plenty of healing to do. The Chariot. Rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower. This is upright. The Wheel again reversed. Strength, upright. Is he a Leo? Amy, are you a Leo or is he a Leo? The Chariot is a Taurus, right? No, Virgo. I think the Chariot's Virgo. Oh, Cancer. Okay, so I've got a Cancer and Leo showing up here. You're Taurus and he's Pisces, okay. I need to know that because then strength means strength. Yeah, your Eight of Fire, which is another travel card, came up reversed. And it's also showing like a lot of Are you having issues with work, Amy? I'm just going to end the love reading there with this guy. I think there's going to be some issues that transpire before September. Okay. Let me get you a goddess reading. I'm not seeing much in the way of you traveling in September. It could be like a COVID thing, but we'll see what happens with Jay by then. You're going back to work next week. Okay, that's what that was. Oh, you've been talking to him since September. And when was it you were planning on going to Florida to see him? Okay. Let's see your goddess reading. Okay, Amy. Spirit, what message should the goddess have for Amy? Okay. Bridget, creative spark. Creative spark. So we have a lot of creativity going on here. And it's an empowerment message. Inspiration and imagination are yours to play with right now. You effortlessly connect to your inner creative spark and make meaningful and beautiful experiences for yourself and others. Take advantage of this fruitful time. When you are so in tune, it's like taking a magical trip to the land of the fairy where all that glitters really is gold, and your life seems like a grand artistic gesture. The fiery Celtic goddess of creativity calls you to play in the artistry of your life, your work, and your loves. Bridget is whispering her sparkling music deep in your soul. Are you listening? Yeah, that's good, Amy. So now is also a time for you to really tap into your creativity and see what that leads. I'm not sure if this is referring to your going back to work, if it's art, music, something along those lines. And I will just we'll leave it there, and if things pick up with Jay, please let me know. But we'll just leave it there for now. Excuse me. Okay, thank you. Hello, Malik. Welcome to the stream. Okay, Raunak Agaral. Raunak. Let's take a look at what's going on for you, business and financial wise. Raunak is on Facebook, so if you can't see him, that's why. Is Raunak, you are you male? You are male, right? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with all of these names. So if you are a female, I apologize, and please let me know. And I'm going to do a deep shuffle on these cards. You're welcome, Amy. Sorry I don't have anything more exciting to share. I didn't pull any love cards for you and Jay. None. And the cards surrounding your energy were all reversed. Okay, you are a man. That's what I thought. Okay. Hello, Josephine. Tammy, I'm sorry you two are still here waiting. I can't do everybody's free reading. I'm sorry. I try. Will you not read for YouTube? Who's that? Rabia. You're welcome, Amy. Again, so sorry I don't have anything better to tell you. When I was looking into your love life, business was very prominent. But it makes sense that you're going back to work. So it really shows that that's what your focus needs to be on right now, is going back to work and your job, and there's some creativity that you're tapping into right now, and you really don't want to put that on the back burner. You want to explore that. When are you going to be financially successful? And is there any chance for you to settle down in any foreign country? Where are you, Raunak, that you want to leave so bad? Are you in India? Hello, Kimon. Thank you for being here. In India? Okay. And you want to leave India? Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Rana with business? And will there be travel? Will there be moving? Ooh. 4 of fire. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. And this is about your finances that we're doing. The Empress is reversed. Time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. That's reversed. Did you recently break up with a woman? Do you have a child? Do you have a baby mama? Let me see. Yeah, there's something slowing down here in the love area. I'm not sure if this is a split, a separation, or divorce. Do you have an ex? Do you have like a recent ex? You don't have an ex-wife? I do see, I'm not seeing much right now for love in the area of love. Justice, be impartial and objective. You're happily married and a father of two. You're happily married. Are you planning on moving to a foreign country with your wife or by yourself? That could be why the Empress is reversed. Would you be moving without your wife? Even if it's like to go over there and prepare a place first with your family? Thank you, Timmy. Yes, I just blocked the scammer. Hey, we need to stop right here, Ronak, because there is an issue with your wife. There's an absolute issue here. I don't know what it is. Oh, didn't I block James Smith? I'm sorry, maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, thank you, Tammy. I meant to block him. Okay, so let's stick right here for a minute, because to have the Empress reverse follow with the reverse Ace of Cups, which is Ace of Water in this deck, I need some clarification on here. Have you and your wife, were you and your wife considering a separation or divorce and you're working it out? I mean, followed by justice? Let me see. I need a clarification here. Yeah. I just pulled Queen of Water, which is Queen of Cups reversed. It's your love marriage. What do you mean by that? Do you feel that your wife is as happy in the marriage as you are? Something is hurting your wife. Something is hurting your wife. She didn't have a miscarriage, correct? Does she want another baby? Any type of pregnancy issues here that could be causing her secret pain? I mean, this could be a miscarriage. Does she want another child and you said no? Something of this nature. The Empress is a mother card, but all the cards that I'm pulling for your wife have all come up reverse. No, this isn't money. This is something else. This is there's absolutely something going on with your wife. Absolutely. You need to speak to her and find out. Let me see if I can zero in on this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What is going on with this? Transformation reversed. Okay. Okay. Do you want to move to another country but your wife doesn't want to? I think you may be encouraging your wife to move and she don't want to leave the country. Is her family in this country? Transformation is change, and that's reversed. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. No, this isn't the job. This is definitely not her struggling to get a job. Why are you too focused? Well, why are you focused on moving out of the country? Let me see if I can get some more clarification. Well, this is more than, this is something deep and emotional. And maybe you're not aware of it. She's having like serious emotional pain about something. And she's told you that she wants to leave the country, or does she just pretty much say yes to whatever you want to do? I think that she's secretly hurting about something. I think that she is a very good wife who is just saying yes, yes, and being supportive of you, but I think secretly, deep down, she's in pain. Let me see. She's always supportive, yeah. Okay, this one right here is about her worries about the finances in your family, but this is very, very deep rooted, and it extends beyond that. Oh, you said, will your friendship turn into something more? Yeah, that would have been much more specific. Has he even asked you to come to Florida? Because that could be why, Amy, the reading didn't show anything about coming to Florida. Yeah, with tarot, the questions have to be exactly specific. And I'm on a wild goose chase with Ranoke, where I was trying to see something about business and prosperity and a move, and what's coming up is 5 cards out of 7 about his wife being in emotional pain. And you're like, have no inkling of anything that could be causing her pain. She is in pain. That's definite. That is a guarantee. She is hurting. Let me see. Why is she hurting? Okay, so I'm trying to see why she's in emotional pain, and I just got the 5 of water, which is emotional pain. She is emotional and can't see when stressed, focusing on the negative, things not turning out the way you anticipated, forgiveness of self or others, everything happens for a reason, or looking for the hidden blessings. So she is really, this really kind of speaks more of going into depression. Like, I mean, you first said like you two are like happily married, and maybe that's what this is, that she's not happy. And maybe, I don't know. Like, honestly, from my perspective of this reading, like, your wife is in like serious pain. Like, things are not going good for her. Let me see how things are going with her and the children. Are you home now, or? Okay, for her and the children, I get the star. Is there an Aquarius in the situation? But that is having a lot of hope and believing that things are going to get better. So she's very hopeful about the children. This is Ronak's. This is 10 of water, which is the same as 10 of cups, again reversed. A happy marriage shows up reversed. Happily ever after reversed. Emotional contentment reversed. A loving relationship with your children reversed. I'm just going to have to end here, Ronak, because this reading is telling me zero, besides your wife needs some serious support. And maybe that's it. Maybe she has been supporting you so much that you don't see the pain that she's in. So my recommendation to you, Ronak, is if you're not at home, when you get home, or if you're home, go to your wife right now and put your arms around her and say, honey, please tell me everything that's really going on. And be her support, because she needs some support. That is like severe. I mean, I feel like this is severe depression. She has lost her grandma who raised her, and her parents are against our marriage and partiality, which has hurt her too much. When did she lose her grandmother? She's in serious depression. Like, she is in major depression. This is not like a happy woman who's like, I'm head over heels in love and everything is going great. This is a woman who's like close to the edge. And I'm just worried that you might not be seeing this. I mean, she's a good woman. I can absolutely tell you she's a good woman. She's not doing anything bad behind your back or anything like that. She's just really, this is too much for her. She's in pain. She needs help. Does this resonate with you? I mean, I can't even get past this, her reading. It's like this reading was about you. And it's like Spirit is saying this reading is about his wife, because she's hurting so bad. As for the finances, it did look to me from the very beginning like they were going to pick up. But this is something more than you guys just getting the jobs that you want and the financial blessings. This is something deeper than that. Kind of wish your wife was here and I could give her a reading. Let me just pull a goddess card for her, and that might give you some insight into what's going on. When did the grandmother pass away? Was it very recent? And maybe, I don't know. And it doesn't seem like that's the energy. For some reason she looks upset sometimes, but you don't know it's so serious. But didn't know it's so serious. Yeah, she's hiding a lot of pain from you because she does not want to work. Because she's like the traditional good wife who wants to support you and not trouble you or upset you. But this is something, it almost seems like maybe something happened to her that she's not telling you. Like, something major is going on. Trust me, something major is going on, and you've got to, I don't even know if you can drag it out of her. You just have to really support her until she can get through it or get better. Possibly, don't know. Is she the type that if she was pregnant and lost the baby, would she tell you? I mean, it almost seems like that level. Like there was a miscarriage or something. It almost seems like the level that something. Right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're right because he said that and I missed that. I have another spam right here. One sec. No, you're right, Chandra. Chandra, you're right. He said that the her parents don't approve of you. Well, how long have you two been married? So does this mean she has zero contact with her parents? Since 2013. So do you mean she's had no relationship with her parents since 2013? Or is it just very tense or what was it you said? Cuz I was reading cards and I kind of missed some of it. You said oh, I can't even find it now. She's emotional and can't see you in stress. She lost a grandma who raised her, and her parents are against your marriage and partiality, which hurts her too much. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Um, oh, thank you, Cadence. Thank you for being here. What do you mean by partiality? Her parents. Let me go back and see if this is about the parents. And maybe that's part of this why the moving, because the move thing, she really doesn't want to move. And maybe this is it. Is it easier for you to leave the country because this bad relationship with the parents? But maybe secretly she wants to restore the relationship with the parents. How close, like, do the parents still see the do her parents do they have a relationship with your children, with the grandkids, with your grandchildren? Not your grandchildren, your children. You said you have two children. Let me see if this is what the problem is. And maybe this is causing her extreme pain. And it might be that leaving the country is making this extremely final for her. What is your wife's zodiac sign? Is she a Pisces? This water was all over. Is she a water sign? Let's see. Please show me the wife and her. Starting off with more reversals. Her mother sometimes ring her, but she doesn't treat her the same as she treats her sister. And does the mother have a relationship with her grandchildren? Ace of Fire, reversed. Oh my gosh. Page of Fire, reversed. And see, in this one, again, Eight of Water, reversed. This is like when you're ready to move on, and hers is reversed. Okay, working hard, learning, going back to school. This stuff is upright for her. She does want to work hard. Did she just finish a lot of education? Did she go back to school or finish school or anything for this government job? The reversals in her, she's in Aries. The night comes. See, I think I pulled that. No, I pulled that in the last one upright too. Please please speak to her. Ronak, speak to your wife. And then let me know what is happening. I mean, listen to me, trust me. You have got to be there for your wife. You have got to be there for her. This is, honestly, this is like one of the most distressing readings I have ever done on a woman. And from your perspective, she's like completely fine. This is literally the most distressing reading I have ever done on a woman. There is something majorly wrong. I've never done a reading on a woman where everything was reversed like this. Never. And an Aries, I mean, we go to a different deck. I'm just going to get her a goddess card. If you don't want to tell me her name, just put the first letter in, because I'm giving her a goddess reading, and I'm going to do another deep shuffle because of all those reversals. I've got to see what's going on. And does any of this resonate with you, Ronak? I mean, have you seen signs that, Chetna, have you seen signs that there's something really seriously going on? Is it just that you love her so much and, explain this to me. Is it so much that you love her so much that you just don't want to think that she's in pain? But is this kind of opening your eyes that there's something going on? Tell me how this is resonating with you. Because you did just say that you've seen her with a look of deep pain in her eyes, but then it seems like she's fine. Is that it? I am not missing this. This isn't like I'm misinterpreting something. Hearing Redbeard always makes me laugh. He says, we all know that look. Do you ever find her like by herself crying or anything? Or does she go into like the bathroom and lock the door and you think she's in there crying and then she comes out? She's always laughing and making everyone happy. Well, see, that is also a cover-up. That is also a cover-up for sure. A lot of people who can be in extreme depression are always laughing, smiling, and that's very common. But do you see anything behind the surface to let you think that this could be a cover-up or a mask? Has she ever had any episodes of breaking down and crying, and then she's just suddenly fine? So then it's like, then you don't really think about it? I mean, because just like always laughing and never, that's not even really normal. Like nobody's just laughing and happy all the time. Do you know what I mean? Are you saying like you've never seen her sad, you only see her laughing and happy? Because most people in a marriage won't say that. Do you ever fight? Does she ever fight with you? Or she's just always laughing, always happy, and always perfect? And never shows any other type of emotion? Well, hopefully this goddess reading will give us some insight into what's really going on. You feel she's really disturbed whenever she talks about the partiality within her siblings. Hmm. Do you think there could be some reason for this partiality that has never been verbalized? That maybe there's something deeper there, and that what is the reason for the parents treating her this way, or the mother treating her this way? Hmm. Because that's a little odd too, isn't it? Like, why? Okay, she's lived with the. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting to like some sort of core rejection. Why was she living with her grandmother since she was born? Why wasn't she living with her mother? And the siblings were living with the mother? Yeah, there's something deep going on here. Really deep. Why was she with her grandmother and not her parents? See, now we're starting to get something. So the siblings were living with the mother. She was living with the grandmother. See, there is something very deep rooted in your wife that is broken. It's like I said, this was the most distressing reading I've ever done on a woman. And she is hiding it to a T. To a T. Well, we're going to have to figure out where you guys go from here. And it's so strange because it's like you're not aware. Okay, so your wife was born and the parents did not have any interest in her and gave her to the grandmother. Do you think it's possible that your wife is like the product of something like, I don't know, in the culture that may have been like horrible, like rape or something like that? Like that there could be something seriously. Why would her mother reject her like that? But why did her mother reject her? See, and this is what I'm saying. Spirit is deeply worried about your wife because I did not set an intention to do any type of reading about your wife. I was doing a reading on you about, are you getting this job to pick up and are you moving the country? And this reading is all about your wife. That your wife is in crisis. Are you serious? They just wanted a boy and rejected her? Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. That is major deep trauma. Wow. Like that is what you call psychic trauma. Those are traumas that are so deep that they damage your soul. I mean, to me, I was like, oh my God, like what would have happened to reject her like this? I'm like, was she the child of rape? Like, what was this? You think they rejected her because she was a girl? I need to see if that's what. And then you said that there's this partiality with and thank you, Chandre, because you're the one who like kind of put this together and wrote it in the chat to help us figure out what's happening. So Empress came up reversed. Okay. That Empress is a mother card. I wish I took a picture of that in that reading. There was so many reversals. Empress was reversed. Right, an Ace of Cups. And that's why when it showed up, I thought you were single. I thought you were single because the Empress was reversed and the Ace of Cups was reversed, which would symbolize to me no new love. And it took me a while to realize this was your wife. Empress reverse could absolutely be her mother rejecting her. Why would the Ace of Cups have been reversed? Yeah. How is she with your children? Does she seem very, very maternal with your two children? Or like, do you see like maybe there's like some hesitancy and some issues? How old is your wife? I'm gonna get started with this, but there's a lot here. A lot. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for her from the gods? What insight do you have for wisdom? Okay. I'm not doing creative spark. She's in her 30s. You wrote her name up here. Well, I mean, I know she loves them. So, you know what, let me just kind of figure this out real quick. So here she is born a baby. The mother rejects her because she's a girl. You think, you're not absolutely positive. But for whatever reason, the grandmother takes her and raises her as her own child. But then you're saying that thank you, Seashells. I agree. And because this is what's really interesting in this reading, Roanoke. And I'm not slamming you or anything, but you've been very, very adamant that there's absolutely nothing wrong with your wife. And now that you're opening up, like, this is some major stuff. Major, major stuff. And it's like you said that you see the sadness in her eyes, but then it just kind of like goes away. And so how much interaction did she have with her mother growing up when she was with the grandmother, and the grandmother was really being the mother to her? How much interaction did she have with the mother? Then the mother has what, 2 more kids, and she keeps them and everything's fine? I mean, it's like they just rejected her for no reason. Hi, Axina. We don't have a list. Nobody has a turn. It's just I'm doing round knocks. Well, Roanoke, has your wife had a certain type of sadness since you've married her in 2013. And then when she has interactions with her mother, do you notice a change in her behavior afterwards? Of what I had picked up from this reading was that she's like in clinical depression. Like clinical depression. Like push me over the edge depression. You know, like in dire need of help depression. And her father hates her. See, I just feel like there's something else here. I feel like there's some reason besides her not being a boy why the father hates her and why she was discarded like this. And the mother really has nothing to do with her. So, the question now is, would moving to a different country be in her best interest? Would that take her away from all of this pain that is being slammed in her face all the time? Now, how was marrying you going against him? I'm sorry. Is the honor and tradition that strong in India that these people can literally abandon her to the grandmother and then she's supposed to make her marriage decisions based on what they want? Give me a break. Oh, I do too, Kimon. Absolutely. But I mean, that's just absurd. Every card was reversed. Every card. Yeah, I think that too, Chandrea. It is, and you said she's always smiling, always laughing, making everyone happy. See, it's not sincere. It is not sincere. Oh, he wanted her to marry somebody else. It even gets better. So she married you for love. Is this why you want to move your family out of the country too? I mean, I know you want better opportunities. Yeah, I agree, Kimon. Someone is hiding something. Someone is definitely hiding something. It just is. And you know what? Like, I never like get a reading wrong. Like, I don't get a reading wrong. When I first started trying to do readings, first started learning, every reading was like perfect. And then I did a reading, and it was a girl and her boyfriend sitting next to her, right? And I'm doing the reading, and she just had this look on her face, and he was really angry. And she's like, nope, nope, nope. And I'm like, what? How can this be? What? This is what the cards are saying, right? And I was so dejected. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be a tarot reader. That was awful. She left, and about 5 minutes she came later by herself. And she said, I just have to let you know that reading was 100% spot on. What the betrayal was that you were telling me about was that my boyfriend had just cheated on me and I just caught him. And he was sitting here furious because of everything you were saying. This would be the very first reading I've ever gotten wrong. If your wife is not in a state of absolute crisis. So, your wife is in crisis. And like Kimona is saying, it does not add up. How many people, I mean, I know India is another country, but I mean, China, I have heard of, the one child policy and having that type of attitude if you have a baby girl, but this is India. would they really just abandon a baby and have nothing to do with her because she was a girl? Something is not making sense here. Hello, Cosmic Miss. Thank you for being here. I agree, Seashells. There is something else going on here. Let me look real quick. I'm going back to the tarot. I'm going to assume that you and your wife get a job overseas, okay? Move to another country. And I want to see how life will be for your wife in another country. Because it really could be that she has been so emotionally abused by her parents and they continue to reject her. And I think this is it. That rejection from birth, and every time she talks to them, they're, this partiality with the siblings, and it's just a new stab to her heart of rejection over and over again. And it very well could be that leaving the country, focusing on your family, and having that fresh start might be what changes all this. So I want to, in fact, I feel like, see, at first it was like she doesn't want to move. It was very interesting. Yeah, I think this might be what she needs. And that's what I wanted to know. Is this what you were thinking? Were you thinking that you want to move out of the country because of these toxic people in the family? Let me see. Spirit, please show me. And will you type your wife's name in again? Because, I will not eat the bugs, China. What was that? Didn't it start with a C? I am like so deep. Chetna. Okay. Spirit, please show me. How will Chetna respond if she moves to another country with her husband and family? How will that move impact her life, her moods, her emotions? Whoa. I just got a whole bunch of jumpers, but I'm not trusting that. There is so much energy surrounding this. I will be praying for Chetna. Absolutely praying for her. Okay. Move to another country. Where is Chetna? Where is Chetna? Okay. No way. Four of Fire. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. Reversed. Interesting. Ten of Earth. Ten of Earth. Financial security for yourself and your family. Inheritance or retirement. Peace and contentment in life. Honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on knowledge. Okay, so now we are starting to see transformation is now upright with the change. A time for her to go inwards. Four of Wind. This is like the Four of Wands. Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion and get more sleep. Here we go. Here we go. Now we get the Sun upright. If she leaves the... Wow. Okay. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Seven of Fire. Stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. Knight of Fire is reversed. Passionate, like she really is on a long road of healing. Here we go. Here we go. This is her moving and leaving the country. Now we get Queen of Fire. Queen of Fire, of her getting in touch with her passion. Brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There's nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. So how do you make this happen, Ronak? How are you leaving the country? What job do you need? Again. Oh. Remember we pulled this card for her before? Focusing on the negative. Now it's upright. Now it's upright. But the sun in her reading is absolutely beautiful. That is the joy, the radiant energy that we need to see. So, yeah, she needs to, you need to move out of this country. You guys need to go. They are, I don't even know if they intend to do it, but they are literally destroying her. And now her Queen of Cups is upright. Her Queen of Water is upright. Her upright. You guys got to make this happen. You're just trying to get a good job overseas. Okay, so let's start there. There's like no future for her, and it's that family, that abuse. My gosh. So she's the oldest. She's the oldest, and then she had a brother and then a sister. Is that the order? So is it like the younger sister is okay in their eyes because she was born after the brother? Okay, let me see now. Unbelievable. Let me see. And she's a teacher. And what do you do for work? I'm going to get you an angel card too. An angel message here. I'm not bothering with the goddess card because now I see that you guys have to leave that country. Well, I mean, I don't know if you have to leave the country. I was like, couldn't you move to somewhere else? Aren't those jobs a teacher and a graphic designer? If you had the money, couldn't you guys just move? I mean, at this point, she needs to be away from this. And has she expressed how she truly feels about leaving them? Does she have a relationship with her brother and sister? She talks to them often. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, please show me Ronak getting a job overseas for his family so he can bring Chetna into a good life, a life away from this pain, stress, so she can relax and heal and recover. Getting a job overseas. What does he need to know about getting a job? Okay. King of Wind reversed. Let me block this spammer on Facebook. The Star reversed. Thought you getting a job overseas. Ego reversed. Awakening. A temporary pause for reflection and insight. An awakening where you see things in a whole new light. Embrace your own uniqueness. Charitable actions. Here we go. Ace of Fire. So, why is your star reversed? Okay, so you're just very, very negative, believing that you're not going to get a job overseas. Correct, Ronak? Ego, the illusion of being trapped. Okay? Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Addictions or unhealthy habits. Now that is reversed. So I believe that you've had a lot of negative thinking and doubts that you can't, right, that you can't get this job overseas. You absolutely can. You need to undo this self-doubt talk. You need to make this happen for Chetna and for your children. What she has gone through, nobody should go through. And now that her grandmother has passed away, she really is devastated. um, I would probably like to do some medium work with Chetna, see if we couldn't get a message from her grandmother to give her some comfort. But either way, um, your card right here is awakening and a temporary pause for reflection and insight. So this is what you need to do. You need to start, and your wife will be doing this too once you guys move. But you need to pause, take control of the self-doubt, take control of the thoughts that you can't make this happen. Um, and you will have this awakening where you see things in a whole new light. And do you see what I really like about this? Do you see how the guy looks like he's getting ready for a journey? Let me turn it upside down. And see how he has all this stuff and he's like ready to go on a journey, but he's like pinned to the tree. It's upside down. You know what I just realized? My StreamYard usually has my words so you can read them. It's coming up reverse. I'm gonna have to fix that. I didn't even notice. But you will make that journey once you get your thinking in the right spot. Because following that, you have the Ace of Fire, which is an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. So once you really get this in place, look at this. Once you get your mind right, now you have the Ace of Wind. Brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely and remain objective. So we are seeing that it's just your doubt. It's just your self-doubt. You can make this happen. The opportunities will come through. Have you been applying for positions overseas, or are you just not believing you'll get them and then like really not applying yourself in like the application process? But that's why the star, the king of water, the king of wind, I'm looking at it upside down. The king of wind, the star, and eagle were upside down. Is based on, yeah, you're planning on doing it now. Yeah, do it now and do it in confidence. Do it knowing that, Spirit wants this to happen. And I'm going to get you and Chetna an angel message. But she needs to get away from this. She's only 30. She needs to get away from this. She has so much of her life ahead of her. She does not need to be faced with rejection every time she speaks to her mother, or speaks to her sister, or speaks to her brother. That's too much. And then the father hates. You said the father hates her now because she didn't marry the man that they wanted her to? No. She needs to go. She needs to do it for herself. Okay, let me see. Spirit, what angel message, what message did the guardian angels have? Spirit team. Message. Understanding. Okay, and I do believe that this is, you have to really now, and I hope you do, Ronak, I hope you have a deeper appreciation for how hurt your wife truly is from this. Your angel guidance is to examine yourself and your current situation in depth so that you have a clear awareness of the underlying reasons for your challenges and situations. Acquaint yourself with facts about situations and attitudes before you take decisions. Self-awareness is a necessary foundation on which to build strong relationships, friendships, and work. Understanding your personality is a basis for understanding your spiritual self and your mission on earth. Ask your angels to help you. And your affirmation is, I seek an understanding of myself and my life. And I love this because this affirmation, I seek an understanding of myself and my life. And in return, as you exemplify this affirmation, as you continue to understand yourself deeper, that's going to help you understand Chetna deeper. And trust me, Chetna smiles, they're a mask. Her laughter, her being so strong for everybody, it is a mask. This woman is hurting. And as you understand that and are more compassionate about that and become more of a support for her, but at the same time understanding yourself and not letting the self-doubt and negativity doubt that you really are the breadwinner, the leader, that you really are the glue in the family, that you are the one who's going to make this happen, the one that's going to be able to bring your family overseas. And I do believe it. I believe it will happen. I believe that as long as you believe in yourself, this is going to happen. I believe this is what Spirit wants. And I thank you for opening up to let us know, because I was so concerned about Chetna. Like, I have never pulled so many cards about a woman like that. I was fearful. I was literally fearful that your wife was suicidal or something. But now I understand. That type of rejection, you don't just heal over that. You don't just get over that. And if your wife had been treated like that as an infant from her parents, given to the grandmother, and never, ever, ever saw her birth parents again, she would be damaged. She would be damaged. These people are damaging her over and over and over and trying to control her when they don't have the right. They gave up that right. They don't have the right. And somewhere in there, she's an Aries, so she's a fire sign. So she sees that, and the Aries, if she's probably walking around with a lot of anger over this, But I mean, of course, she being an Aries, she's not going to marry the people that they tell her to. She's going to follow her heart. And it's probably, the thing that's really saved her. And I'm sure the grandmother has really loved her and really, inspired her and taught her. And God, where would she have been without, I'm going to cry, where would she have been without her grandmother? I mean, this is just, that was heavy. It was heavy. But don't let her smiles fool you into thinking this. And honestly, when that mother calls, it's like it's subconscious hurt. When that mother calls, give her a hug and just be like, bring her some flowers or something. Even if she doesn't say anything, trust me, that pain is real. And these people they stuck that knife in her when she was a baby, and for 30 years they keep digging it in deeper. Yes, Cosmic Miss, if you would like to make a donation, you can make one of any amount and on PayPal or Cash App, and you'll get the next reading. But oh my gosh, thank God she has you, and thank God that yeah, Amy, I mean, this was just, and the way this unfolded, because it was like, no, we're happily married. And it was like this big mystery. It was like this big mystery of, well, why is your wife so devastated? And it was coming out like, that you love her. There was nothing there. There was nothing there like, oh, you're cheating on her and you're abusing her. It's nothing like that. But it was like, there is something really wrong here. And what you told us, Ronak, I mean, thank you for opening up, because that was really wrong what these parents did to her. I mean, and has she ever really been able to heal from this? I mean, from what Spirit is showing, that like she needs to get away from these people to heal from this. Oh, I know that. I'm glad that she sees her in her dreams, and that is her grandmother's spirit coming to her in her dreams. She's not just, dreaming about her grandmother because she loves her. Her grandmother is visiting her because she loves her. And her grandmother must be completely aware of how much pain she's in, now that the grandmother is in spirit. Yes, this was very emotional. Very emotional. And very emotional with the fact that Chetna wasn't here. And I just wanted to do a reading on your business, how your finances were going to come out. And Spirit was like, oh no, we got a mess here to address. So I thank you, Ronak, for being open and sharing that, because I really feel like if you didn't, we really would have missed what Spirit really wants to do to heal your wife. And I don't even think you realized how broken she was, And it's interesting because she's a fighter, but she's put up this strong wall to protect herself so much. And I mean, how could she not, with these people hurting her all the time for 30 years? It's like all she knows. But it's got to stop. You're welcome, Ronak. You're welcome. But it's got to stop. And it's like you said, that sometimes you see it in her eyes. And it was probably that you did not want to see it, that you did not want to keep seeing that. But you're the one that's really going to help her heal from it. But I absolutely believe that Spirit, it will support you in moving out of that country. I mean, there's no happiness there for her. These people have hurt her so much. So much. And I still have the feeling that there is something that they're hiding, because as like the chat felt too, like it just does not seem logical that they've done this to her since birth just because she wasn't a boy. It really does seem like they're hiding something. Thank God she had her grandmother. And she's like, and to think that she's such a giver, that she has her children, she loves her children, she loves you describe her as being full of love, and now she's a teacher, just giving love, love, love. That's all she does, is give to people. When she came into this world being rejected like that, and then on top of it being rejected again because of her siblings. And they all have the same mother and father, correct? Her brother and sister have the same. I mean, how do they feel about this? This is a very strange thing. Usually, like if you have a family where, two of the siblings are raised by the parents, but one of the siblings is being raised with a grandmother, there's a reason for it. And it usually doesn't happen from birth. Yeah. It really is Kimon. Is it Kimon or Kimoni? I'm saying Kimon, but Oh, and if anybody makes a donation, please let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I will be moving on, and I wouldn't know that you made a donation, because that happens. Wow. That's awesome. I mean, and that's the beauty of this is that even though they've like continually almost like tried to break her, you know, whether it was intentional or not, she still, has transcended all of that rejection and emotional abuse. And that was good. Her grandparents, wonderful. But yeah, I'll be praying that you guys can that you'll get that job in another country and overseas. It could be. It could even be, that they're jealous of her too. But I mean, it comes off to me like, whether directly or indirectly, it's like they've just kind of done everything in their power to hurt her. Like, we're just going to make sure that we're here to ruin your life any way we can. I mean, I don't know if they meant to do it, but thank God they didn't succeed. I have never in my life drawn so many reverse cards for a woman. I will never forget this reading. I will never forget Chetna, ever. Because, I mean, I could be 80 years old doing tarot readings, and I will remember Chetna as the woman who it looked like she was happily married in love, and the tarot just said, oh no, that's not what's happening. And I was just so in shock. I'd never seen anything like that. All the major arcana cards that came up reversed. You are such a great husband to her, Ranak. She is blessed to have you. Hi, Brooklyn. How are you? That's true, seashells. And she's not a complainer. She's going through life just trying to be a blessing to others and taking care of people. Oh, no, Josephine, it's only 5 p.m. here. Yes, and Ronak, if you can like give me an update, and it's not like you have to confront her and and tell her all this stuff because that would probably trigger her. Just be aware, just be supportive, and then really, if you see her responding, if the parents reach out, any of that stuff, contact her when she spends time with the siblings. Just be aware that she is being hurt, you know? Oh, I will, Ronak. I'm still just kind of winding down from Chetna. And I definitely, so what is your next step? What is your next step? Your next step now is to put in applications for jobs overseas. Is that what your next step is? For a graphic artist? And she's trying to get a government job, but maybe Chetna should be putting in applications to teach overseas. That might be what how this transpires. Have you two been doing that too? Has she been putting in applications to work as a teacher overseas? That might be how this comes about. How you move out of the country. Yeah, I'm feeling like it might be a faster and easier road to leave the country if she's the one get landing the job overseas. And if she already has schoolmates in different countries, there might even be an opportunity there. But there might be an opportunity because, especially with teachers being so in demand right now from COVID, and that's like worldwide, that that might like be something that happens quickly. If she puts the word out that she's looking for an overseas teaching job. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. But either way you guys get overseas, you need to, yeah, you guys need to go. And I want to do another financial reading for you. So I mean, I'm live every day. So make sure you come back in the stream, and make sure you come back in and let me know how Chetna's doing, which is kind of interesting because, from what you've seen, she's not having any issues. But just you know how to reassure her, how to comfort her, how to let her know that she is completely supported. And maybe if she needs to vent about them, about those parents and stuff, join in. Because that might, I don't know if you already joined in, but that might be what she needs too, that sounding board. I think so too, Amy. I think it was very powerful. But I will be so happy when you come into my live and you say we're moving to whatever country it is. You know, I'm going to be so happy for you. But we need to get you to this next hurdle of putting the word out, getting in touch with the people, putting the word out that you're both looking for work in these different countries, and getting the hell out of India. Sorry. But she needs to go. And her grandmother, was there an inheritance? Because I did pull one inheritance card. Did her grandmother leave her something? Is there something going on with an inheritance? Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, she everything she does is like a smack in their face. Her success, she, and I think, who was it who said that they sounded jealous of her? Because I think they are, you know. But then trying to control who she marries, it's like, are you kidding me? You don't have that right anymore. It was you, Amy? Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think they did sound jealous. So, Amy, I'm going to give you an angel reading. Okay. I did pull a card for inheritance. But thank you, Ronak. Thank you so much, and I hope this helped you. I hope this helped you and Chetna and your family, your beautiful family, and I can't wait to hear some updates from you. And Amy, I'm going to give you. Thank you. Thank you, Ronak. That would be awesome. I would love to meet Chetna. I would love to start giving her readings for sure. If all she has to do is come into a live, and I will absolutely give her a reading. I did. Oh, thank you. God bless you. God bless you. And just remember, don't have any doubts about your capabilities of getting the job either. Both of you can put your applications out there and make this happen. You both have that creative power to make this happen. And you'll both be blessed for it. And your family will. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Amy, I'm going to draw you an angel card. Hello, Angela Rose. How are you? Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What message do the angels have for Amy? What message do the angels have for Amy? Okay. Amy, we have light. Interesting, light. Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are keys to the universe and brings love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and clearer, you will find clarity and purpose. You will radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests you ask the angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you. And your affirmation, Amy, is I am light. I am light. Light illuminates darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. I love that. Did that resonate with you, Amy? I am light. Oh, thank you, Ronak. Thank you. I love that too. That was beautiful. I'm going to take a 2-minute break and then I will come back. If anybody wants the next reading, you may make a donation of any amount on PayPal or Cash App. If you make a donation, please type in here that you've made the donation. But I will be right back and I will do the next reading when I come back. That may have been like close to an hour long reading. I don't know. Amy, how long do you think that was with Ronak? I'm not sure. Hello, Ariana. How are you? Oh, it was a long reading, but I will be right back. You'll see a black screen. Don't panic. I'm not really gone. I will be right back. I'm back. Okay, let me see. So, Natasha, how it works is if you make a donation, you automatically get the next reading. Um, I have like over 100 tarot and oracle decks surrounding me right now. I also do pendulum readings, so I basically use whatever spirit is telling me to use. This is my pendulum, so I can do yes and no questions with a pendulum. I do angel readings, oracle readings. I'm also a psychic medium, so the readings will take take form as spirit shapes it. Put it that way. So, like the last reading I just did started off with tarot, but there was a lot of spirit guide communication going on that helped me to see that things weren't as they appeared to be, if that makes sense. I don't think you were here to see the last reading. But if you do make a donation, please let me know, because I don't want to skip over you and go to somebody else. And it's gonna take a second here. I don't want to start a reading if Natasha makes a donation. I don't know if she's going to make a donation, so I'll just give her a minute. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Anne's Sharif. Anne's Sharif. Let's see what we have for your career in 2022. Let me see. I'm going to do a deep shuffle. Hello, Josephine. You're still awake? Josephine, will you type in your question? I'm going to do a reading on Anne's Sharif real quick, and then I will look into your situation. What was your question, Josephine? Hey, Brooklyn. Oh, thank you. Oh, Seashells, you're going to sleep? Oh, I'm sorry I missed you. I didn't give you a reading. But thank you for all your help, too, with Ronak. I'm not even sure if I'm saying his name correctly. But I felt like, you know, the chat was very helpful in helping with helping Spirit get that message across. You know, because sometimes we don't need oracle cards. Sometimes we are the living oracle. You know, and I felt that this is a sacred space, and I feel that everybody who's in the chat really helps. So thank you, Seashells. I hope I see you tomorrow. I'm trying to go live every day at 1:30. Today I came on at 3. But good night, Seashells. Okay, Josephine, we'll look into that. Okay, Anne Sharif. Anne Sharif. Let's see what we have in your career. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Anne's 2022 career-wise? What is going on? Oh, awesome. 3 of Earth, which is the same as 3 of Pentacles. Yes, Seashells, I really did want to give you a reading. Knight of Wind, reversed. So for your 3 of Earth, right? So let's start there. Do what you love, recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and an excellent reputation. I do want to ask if you have been involved in any type of work involving 3 people. Because usually when I get that card, it does refer to 3 people. Okay, this is 7 of Water. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options, and it could also refer to addictions. Page of Fire. So you do have some new opportunities coming in 22 business-wise. According to the 7 of Water, you have so many ideas churning right now that you're not really sure what you want to hone in on. They're not with 3 people, because usually when I see this card, it usually does refer to 3 people. Not in the past? Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient. News of exciting opportunities. Okay, 4 of fire is reversed. So much to celebrate, send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Okay, so because that card is reversed, and that is what you're really looking into, and that is the 4 of fire. Okay. So you need to call on the Archangel Jophiel, who is going to help you in your business endeavors. And this card also works with the Star Major Arcana. So this is a situation where you're at a crossroads with new beginnings. Maybe you're hopeful that some things will turn out a certain way. But in order to really get this stuff in motion, you should work with Archangel Jophiel. Okay, well, that is why we're seeing the Page of Fire. So I say yes. Let me see a reverse card. Peace and prosperity come to your life. Peace and contentment in your personal life. Okay, so maybe you have some issues in your personal life right now, Aunt Sharif. But I do see the Queen of Fire. I think you are going to get this position in Chicago. I think you will. The Queen of Fire paired with the Page of Fire, 2 court cards, they represent you. We're seeing this in the present, we're seeing this in the future. Brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There is nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. And the need for balance between career and personal life. So some of your personal life is showing up in this reading, and it does suggest that there are some things out of balance with your personal life, that you're having a hard time maybe even separating your business from your personal life. Are you planning on moving if you get this job? Right, you're looking forward to getting the job there. Would there be a move, and would this almost bring a relationship to an end? But I mean, financially, career-wise, I think this looks good. Let me see something else. Please show me more about... Yep. Yep. King of Earth, which is comparable to the King of Pentacles. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent or spouse, and a good person to work for. So I think this looks very, very positive. Let me check. What is going on with your love life? I just drew the King of Pentacles again for you. I drew it in 2 decks, but then I drew the King of Cups. Do you have a girlfriend or a wife in Pakistan? I mean, I see that the career and the love life might be out of balance, but it does seem that there's either love on the horizon, or this move will strengthen a relationship. I want to look at your love life real quick. King of Pentacles and King of Cups. A fiance. Oh, that's what it is. So does it resonate that something's out of balance with your work? And would you be coming, if, okay, say you get this job in America, would you be coming over without your fiance? And then, like, would it be a time period for her to come? Let me get some more cards on this King of Cups. Spirit, what should we know about his fiance? King of Cups coming to America. Would they come to America together? Six of Pentacles reversed. Knight of Wands, fast movement. Okay. Well, we can leave that. But I think it's it looks very good. I believe you will be hearing from them soon. When did you have your interview? Why does your noisy neighbor talk loud and laugh loud? Why are your neighbors so loud? Oh, thank you, Best of the West. She has also applied for a job in the U.S. and she has more opportunities as compared to you. Okay. On December 10th. Okay. Yeah, and then we had the holidays, so. Well, let me know how it goes, and Sharif, I say Sheriff, and Sharif. Let me know how it goes. Josephine, are you here? Do they want you to move out? You're welcome. You're welcome. Do they want you to move out? Okay, Josephine, I know you were reading a book. And if anybody makes a donation, please let me know. There you are, Josephine. Okay, what was your question, Josephine? Hey, Banshee, you're cracking me up. And let me see. It is 5:18. I'm going to end the stream at 5:30. So I have just about 10 minutes that I'm going to stay on. If somebody wants a reading, you may make a donation and I will stay. Otherwise, I am going to end the stream at 5:30 and get something to eat. A general reading, a lot has happened and just need balance at the moment. Okay. Oh, Kimon, I do want to give you a general reading because you were so helpful with Ranok. I wanted to give everybody who was helpful, you know, with that situation of reading, but everybody left, and I think even Chandra left. The seashells left. It's not funny? Okay. Let's see. Let's see for Josephine. Spirit, please show me what you have in store for Josephine. Connect me with her spirit team, her spirit guides, her angels. The Empress. Josephine, are you a mother? We start off with the Empress. Whoa. Queen of Water. Hmm. Okay, Josephine, right there. Mother card, wife card, romantic lover card. What's going on here? Eight of Water. Mom to twin girls. Okay. Eight of Water, moving on, weariness. I don't personally see divorce right here. I see the Empress, I see Queen of Cups, but now I see moving on and weariness. What's the moving on about? Father is long distance relationship, okay. And you're tired of it? Okay. The ego card, the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Have you been feeling trapped by the relationship with the father? Spirit is saying that you actually do have the power to create the future you want, and don't be trapped in this illusion that maybe you can't get out of this situation. If you want out, you can absolutely do it. Addictions or unhealthy habits, I'm not sure if that is applicable to you. Okay, now we have Two of Wands reversed. And that is feeling like you're stuck. I'm not sure his border's closed for 2 years. Right. Right, you're feeling stuck. That's why our two of it's actually two of fire here, but it's like Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card that I love in my Gilded Tarot deck, where it shows this golden light on this pathway, and they're like, the guy is just walking off on this journey into the sunset, and it's like, you know that he's going into his happily ever after, but your borders, okay, but you're stuck. You feel absolutely stuck. You're not journeying off into the happily ever after. Oh, okay, your Four of Earth is also reversed. Managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions, and smart business decisions. You just had a general reading, so I'm not sure if you're in business for yourself, but something right here is not flowing the way you need it to. Seeing things as black or white, but I do feel this is relating to money. So do you feel that maybe you're not budgeting the money correctly, you're not handling the money correctly, maybe you're giving too much of your money away? Something that you could be a little bit more prudent in that area. Oh, but you do have a Four of Fire upright, which is showing peace and contentment in your personal life. So he's in Angola. Your Empress card, your Queen of Cups is not reversed. So is he, you two still, um, so you two still communicate, and he still is communicating his love for you. Is this correct, Josephine? And it's just a long distance relationship, but you're not sure if you should move forward or stay. But now that the borders are closed, you have this separation, a very, very severe separation. Okay, I'm going to get you a goddess reading and see what the goddesses say about this. You talk, but you always feel the vibe that he is out of love again. You always feel his energy when he's far from his heart. Literally, okay. Yeah, let's take this to the goddesses, because you are in a predicament where but that's why, you know, this reading started off with you as the mother, the Empress. You know, you're taking care of those twins, your baby girls. And that is your priority right now. But moving on and being weary is showing up pretty strong. Very, very strong in here. It looks to me as if this really is your choice. You're tired of this. Yeah, it looks to me like this is your choice. If you want to stay and keep going, absolutely. If you're done, if you're ready to move on, you may do that too. Okay? It's your choice. You're not trapped. And there's no illusions here. You're going to be okay whatever you do. Okay, so let me see. What message did the goddesses have for Josephine? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Connect me to her. Angel, Spirit. Okay. We have, Mama Kocha. Let me see how I pronounce it because I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Okay, this would be it.
Hello. You are now watching Word of the Day.
What am I listening to?
Where we teach you how to pronounce certain
Oh,
words and
that's
catch
the
them.
same one.
Mama Kocha.
What?
Mama Kocha.
Mama Kocha.
Mama Kocha.
Mama Kocha.
In English, the catch word.
Mama Kocha. Okay, so this is your goddess card. Mama Kocha. C. Now, are you separated by a C? I can't believe that this is coming up reversed. I don't know what happened to my settings. I'm going to have to go into those and fix it. Are you separated by C, Josephine? Because this represents water. This goddess is the goddess of water. And that could be meaningful too. It could be symbolic. Okay, but yours is an empowerment message. The world we inhabit began from the oceanic waters of life and the waters that surround us in the womb, both of which are the domain of the Incan goddess Mama Kocha. We are most attuned to the qualities of water as the element of water symbolically represents our emotions. Our emotions move us to make and perceive the world as we know it. The beauty in this truth is found by observing water in all her properties and forms. Water is fluid and passes through cracks and flaws in the ground without stress, moving around obstacles and patiently wearing away the most jagged rocks until they are smooth and gleaming. Water ebbs and flows, comes and goes in a powerful rhythmic motion as the seas and oceans reveal their promise of release and return. Water rises up from the ground and seeds the clouds, and then rains upon the earth to ensure growth and sustain life. Water turns to hard ice and blankets the world in a protective shell, even of soft snow, allowing the dormancy of life to herald a time of dreaming. Then the ice melts and the cycles begin again. The answer to your question lies in determining what form of water reveals the conditions of your life, and then recognizing the next evolution of your life's potential. If you are in an ebb, you can expect a flow. If things are temporarily frozen, soon they will melt. That's interesting, Josephine. Things are frozen with the borders and things being closed. Then they will melt. If it seems that your world is too wet and temporary shelter is needed, you can expect new growth and sunny days again. Mama Quocha reminds you that the waters of your life are perfect as they are now and just as perfect in the way they will evolve. Unlimited potential is revealed when this goddess comes to visit. I think that is absolutely saying to you the borders are going to open up again. You know, is that really what you want? Do you want to end this relationship, have the borders open up again, and it be over, right? So basically, you know, the reading just shows the powers in your hands, what you want to do. Hello, Toya. How are you? I'm going to be ending this stream. I had announced that I was ending at 5:30, and it's 5:30. Oh, I'm going to do a quick reading for you, Kimon, before I go. And then that's it. I'm sorry to everybody who's come in. And Kimon, did you have a question or did you just want a general? What did you write? A general, please, at a crossroads. Okay. Oh, before I go, Josephine, let me give you an angel card. And if anybody does want to order a reading for $15, you can DM me on Facebook and I will give you an in-depth reading. For $25, we can do a half-hour phone call. But unfortunately, I just can't get to everybody during my live tarot readings. I wish I could, but I can't. Okay, so let me see. For Josephine, let's get you an angel card. I think he's for what angel message do you have for Josephine? Right here we have honesty. Honesty. Angel wisdom reminds you that your every thought, word, emotion, and action is reflected in your aura. When you are honest, your aura is crystal clear. Everyone knows where they are with you and feels totally safe. The angels suggest that you look within and purify any murky thoughts and feelings. When you are totally honest with yourself, you behave with integrity and dare to be open, for there is nothing to hide. People respect and trust you. As you radiate a resonance of honesty, people respond to you with openness and honesty in their turn. Your affirmation is, I am honest in thought, word, and deed. I am honest in thought, word, and deed. Okay, Kimon, I'm going to deep shuffle these cards for you. Oh, I put the goddess card in here. And see what's going on. Oh, you're welcome, Josephine. And I believe you're going to make the right choice. And I think that was a good point, too, that, you know, the borders aren't going to stay closed forever. And you could just be getting discouraged, you know, because of that. I know you said you're very good at and reading his energy. Very adept. That's what I was going to say. You're very adept at reading his energy. But then at the same time, you know, with these borders closed and separation, it's easy to just start feeling down, you know. I'm still shook up by Chetna's reading. Is it Chetna or Shetna? I think in India it would be Chetna. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to connect to Kimon's spirit guides, her guardian angels, her spirit guides, her spirit team, her ancestors, and loved ones, and family, and friends, and past lives. What does she need to know? What does Kimon need to know? What does Kimon need to know? The High Priestess reversed. Are you a Cancer, Kimon? Let me know if you're a Cancer. Ooh, six of water reversed, which is about children. Innocence. Oh, another reversal. 5 of fire reversed. That's actually not so bad. Let me see. Ooh. Three of wind. Okay, so yeah, you have your Libra. It looks like you have been healing from some sort of, I would say, childhood trauma. That's what I think. Have you just left or healed from a drama situation? What is the situation that's been going on that's required a lot of healing? Okay. You have a new emotional relationship. It could be a new love coming into the picture. Some peace and prosperity in the home, which is good because it looks like you've just come out of a bunch of drama. Ooh, I like this. You've got 3 of fire in your future. This can be a new business, childhood trauma. And do you feel that you've maybe spent 2021 healing a lot of this, and that you've actually healed this? It looks to me like you've actually healed a bunch of trauma. Okay, yeah, it looks like you've healed a bunch of trauma, and now you're ready to embark on this new journey in life. And it looks like it's going to bring new love. It looks like there's going to be peace and prosperity, unless you're already in a relationship. But I mean, you have your Ace of Water here, which is like Ace of Cups. Okay. But the 3 of fire, listen to this one. Planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. You're single. Okay. So yeah, you've got some really good things coming in 2022. And we have a King of Water. We have the King of Water showing up here. So we started off with the Ace of Water, where you are going to have this new relationship, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter or a new home, right? But to me, I'm reading this as a new love. That's what's like standing out to me. Then we see like the man and the woman, like content and dancing with. This can be prosperity. This is just a good blessing card. This one I showed you, the planning for your long-term success. Then we have the King of Water in your future. I do believe that even with the psychic ability, I'm seeing some love coming. Oh, another king. King of Fire. So that is definitely showing me this king. We have the Sun. And I do believe this can represent that we're looking at marriage. I'm not feeling 2022. I think you're going to meet your king in 2022. And I think you're going to take your time and be rational and logical. And then I think we're looking at marriage in the future. We got a Queen of Earth for you here. Oh, when was that? That you had the psychic awakening dream. Oh, last night. Oh, awesome. Well, that sounds really cool. A light illumination in your third eye. Wow. Yeah, that dream sounds real to me. That sounds very real. That sounds really cool. Okay, I'm going to get you a psychic activation card. Even though we've been doing our sacred geometry activations, this one will have a message for you about your psychic activation. I'm sorry to everybody who's in here. I was intending to leave at 5:30, so I will be ending the stream soon. Let's see if you need to do a meditation. Let's see what the Psychic Activation Oracle has for you. Come on. Okay, right here we have manipulation. Manipulation, okay? That is number... Oh, I dropped it. Number 16, okay. Flip this book over. Manipulation. Use skill and wisdom to manipulate situations positively. When anger, lies, and selfishness come into play, it's a negatively forceful way to gain the upper hand. If you find yourself being manipulated negatively, understand that the person using this force is being controlled by fear and not love. The best way to defeat it is by walking away. If that's not an option, keep your wits about you while looking for an avenue of escape. Remember, you can't talk sense to crazy. Your affirmation is, I use power, not force, to accomplish everything. And crystals recommended for you right now are carnelian, black obsidian, that's for protection, labradorite, and nomite. And does that resonate with you? Do you have anybody in your life right now, Kimon, that you feel has been using some form of manipulation against you? Good night, Malik. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to your reading. But I'm excited about this man coming into the picture. I'm such a romantic at heart. It does? Okay. So, just, I would say, you don't really need to focus too much on anything because, with that dream, you're already on the right path, Just keep doing you and keep following your intuition. And your psychicness, your psychic insights, your psychic gifts are just going to naturally increase, So, I hope that resonated with you, and I hope you'll be here tomorrow. Everybody, I'll be here tomorrow at 1:30. And again, you can always, yeah, that's a good dream, absolutely. You can always get a reading from me for $15 through email, readthetarot@gmail.com, or facebook.com/readthetarot, or if you want to do a phone reading, $25. You can do $25 for a text reading. If you want to do the phone, my phone number is running on the screen. It's 727 380 0388. I almost forgot the phone number. And we can do phone readings, text readings, or you can catch me tomorrow and hopefully I shall feel led to give you a reading, or you can do a donation-based reading where you're always guaranteed a reading. Oh, it does resonate? Okay, awesome. And hopefully tomorrow we will use the new Angel Tarot deck. I love my Angel Tarots. I have to fix my screen. I don't know why it's reversed all of a sudden. Oh, Kimon, I wanted to give you an angel card here. Let me give you one. Okay, let's see. Thank you, sweetheart. What angel message do you have for Kimon? We have detachment. Ooh, interesting. Detachment. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and it is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. Does this resonate, Kimo? Because this is like right along with manipulation. Is somebody like trying to manipulate you? Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer, oh my gosh, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. Kimon, who is manipulating you? Cut that cord. I am in shock. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. And your affirmation is, I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. 2 cards on being manipulated. Who is manipulating you? You said you're single. Is this an ex? Whoever this is, they need to go. They need to go. They are not in your highest will. They need to knock it off and they need to go and leave you alone, and you gotta leave them to the wayside and move on. Let me send us off with the healing frequency. You're welcome, Kimon. And did that resonate? Even the last part? Okay, good. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here with me today. And I hope to see you tomorrow at 1:30 when I go live again. Remember, God bless you and read the tarot.